Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. This week it's just a video to update you of everything that is happening at PIRAS Motorsport and in order to keep you on pace. I know that many of you will reach out to me via email and we chat on the social media and everything, but I just wanted to let you know. So about our products and more in particular of the Yaris Airbox, we are getting out of production now. They've been a few days late, a couple of days late, because the anthropomorph robot, the arm that goes and cuts out the airbox parts after the plastic has been stamped, had an issue in production and its inverter broke. So that's is being fixed now, and they're gonna proceed. So for sure, we've already prepared everything we could. And early next week, we're going to start sending out all the airboxes. In the meantime, the Corolla Airbox kit is almost ready. So next week, we will go and build the molds for it. And as I was anticipating before, the Corolla Airbox is quite a more complicated product from the one of Yaris. In what way? Basically, there are more components. For the way the car's engine bay packaging is made, basically, we could retain only the rear part, the one with the 3D printed cylinder for the MAF holder and the adjacent part. And the central part, that is actually the filter holder, is completely different. And then we had to add other two parts. One front air duct that goes under and in front of the car to get some fresh air, and the second part that is the radiator cover, that is a beauty cover, that we had to make completely new because of course with this big duct going down there was no possibility of using the original beauty cover, and I wanted our product as usual to be something complete and nice. So this has all been done now, and thank you very much to a couple of friends that have worked here in Europe with some very rare Corollas with us in order to get many scans more we needed in order to get it perfect and to go and test original parts and all of that. So it's been a big job, and I'm sure this is going to be another top product even for the Corolla. And we think that we will have the first prototypes in more or less 6 weeks. And from there, we will send them and test them on the cars and see how they will work. And we are sure it's going to go well because the engine is the same of the Yaris and only the front part is different. But in relation to everything else I've seen, this is the only full solution that gets a whole air duct that brings the air up. There are some solutions out there, but it's more about the bling and the carbon fiber that I've seen than anything else, because almost nobody goes and gets the full feed at full width as much as possible with the packaging of air down in front of the bumper in the fresh. Also, we opted to have only one scoop and not two, like some other companies that are just offering the front duct do, because from our analysis and the way we managed to do it, this enabled us to maintain the best airflow with less disruption coming from two different sides, and channeling in, it would have been not so laminar. And anyways, the duct is, from the experience on the Yaris, opening is much bigger, and there is all the air we need to play around for up to over 500 horsepower, so that's going to be fine. Yeah, and for the rest, another big piece of news is that the BMW M2 is going. So the driving experiences with the M2 have not been going so well, and of course it's a huge investment, and we just prepared the whole car and everything, and it's not picking up the way we thought. So the M2 is going, it's going to be sold locally. But just as you know, because many of you have got more than one car, all the huge list of parts on the car is going on the market. So if you're interested in having some parts that will only have a few thousand kilometers and that are top notch, for example, the Nitron R3 suspension or many other parts, you just reach out to me in private and we can discuss this. Now, the most important topic, I'm thinking already of what we can do after the GR Corolla. And I'm thinking in many directions, but I still haven't made my mind up. So I would like to launch a sort of poll with you in order to understand what we could use as a new vehicle that could be, I don't know, from a Ford Fiesta ST all the way up to a Porsche, passing by Volkswagen cars, Hyundai N cars, Civic Type R cars that actually could be quite interesting in order to develop some new airboxes and some new products also for those cars. And we're continuing listening to you for the GI Yaris and GR Corolla, because we would like to make more parts, but we have to understand where we can push ourselves with our capabilities to make something that is really the best in class. So I'll leave you with this for this week, and sorry, it's a quick one, but oh, by the way, next week we're also going to install the BCB brake piston kit on the GI Yaris, so also that will, yes, next week's will be very busy. Anyways, thank you for your attention. Please remember to like the video, to subscribe, and I'll get back to you next week with something very, very interesting. Cheers.